Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Machedo is the best.
Alright, in this video I'll share with you the what information I've come to know with regards to people who are stuck in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, these countries, who are trying to get back to their families, predominantly Indians. What I did is it's no different than what you have done. Obviously, you'll make a couple of phone calls, you'll check with people that you know, you'll check with the airlines, you'll check with the tour companies that issue visas for travel, and then you'll try to speak to people in the government or whatever. So I did more or less the same thing. I didn't do anything extraordinary. The only thing that I did extra was speak to a couple of people in positions of power who I have known for over the years. So because it's not something I need for me, okay? So if in case you know any information that is contrary to what I'm saying, or something that is extra, my request to you is please either comment down below or send me a WhatsApp message or a email so that I can update other people, okay? Because it's really tough, especially for middle class families who have been issued visas, and if they don't come back within 6 months, it's going to be cancelled. Okay, so now this is the information that I know. The first thing is, what I realized is there is absolute and total confusion, okay, both from the Indian side as well as the UAE side. Oh fuck, there's a snake. There's a snake in the middle of the road. Ooh. See the snake, middle of the road. It's dead. It's a snake. Why don't you get off the road, man? Wait, let me try to get the snake off the road. 1 second, hold on. Let me get this snake off the road. Get off the road, man, or you're gonna die. Go off the road. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Wow, fuck. Ah, shit. I'm very scared of snakes. Oh, fuck. Show you. It's dead. I think it's dead. You can see it's lying on its back. Fuck, that was crazy. Ooh. I hate snakes. Ah! Okay. Fuck. I've seen bigger than this, but I'm still scared. Okay. So, so much for some excitement. Okay. Now, what was I saying? Okay, so there's confusion. Okay, both from the Indian side as well as the other side. Now, from the Indian side, I'll tell you where the confusion is. The confusion is, one is how many people are vaccinated, what vaccination have you taken, is it legit, who can certify this. On top of that, are you aware that there are plenty of fake vaccination certificates being issued? In fact, one of them, I don't want to quote who, told me that there are even like you have original vaccine COVID shots. Some places they're giving you bullshit. I don't know how this is happening. This is what was told to me. So people are actually believing, and there are even scammers calling, saying, you want a vaccine, we can arrange this. You need to pay in advance, and they take the money and run away. In some cases, they take the money and give them something. They assume it is vaccine, and They show the certificate only to be stopped and for them to realize, no, you can't travel because we don't recognize this. So it's really crazy from the Indian side. The problem is in India, the population is so high. Even for that matter in Pakistan, which governing body do they go to? Who's going to certify this? It's a bloody mess. And when you're talking of a country the size of India, it is an absolute nightmare. Okay, that's number one. The second thing is, do you seriously think the government of the country gives a fuck about whether you're traveling, not traveling? Because for them, they consider you a traitor. Oh, you're not bothered about being in the country. You're planning to escape. Or you're trying, that's a mentality that they have. Oh, you're trying to go and have a good time. Fuck you. Why we should be worried? It's your business. And then on top of that, this situation is so scary where if you get sick, there's no hospital beds, there's no oxygen, there is no assistance. It's driving people nuts. In fact, I found out that in some places, as per the papers, there were supposed to be checkpoints after every many kilometers, just to make sure, okay, are you sitting at home, social distancing, not going out, wearing a mask. Many of the cops, this thing, they don't want to stop anyone. It's like, if this guy I stop, he has the infection, I'm going to get infected. Who's going to take care of me and my family? So this is the problem from the Indian side, and the Indian government has enough and more headaches on their hand. The last thing that they're worried about is, oh, can you get back to your family and relax in the comfort of the Middle East while we are suffering here? Fuck off. You have the money to go there, you struggle. That's number one. Now the problem with the UAE side is, one is information confusion. There's no central authority. Dubai is saying something, Abu Dhabi is saying something, there's no unity there. And then airlines, they are saying each one, they're having their own theories. Then you have another problem, and this is the biggest one. Expo 2020 is coming, and for UAE, Expo 2020 is what they worked hard for 5 years, 6 years, poured billions of dollars. You seriously think that they are thinking in their mind, oh, this poor Indian family, let them come together. Oh, even if they bring COVID and they make a mess here, and then if our country gets, as it is, UAE is already being on the red list of some countries, they're trying to get that off so they can get investors and tourists coming. If they get the people who have the visa coming in, the expats, these are not spenders. These are people who come and stay at home, and for UAE right now at this moment, for the next 6 months until Expo 2020 is over, having you guys come back, it doesn't benefit them one bit. For them it is like, whether you come or don't come, you anyway will try to come back. And here's the biggest point that people don't consider. If your visa gets expired, you will renew it again. Good, we'll get some money. So let it cancel, you apply, we'll get some money. And keep in mind, for them right now the priority is not Indian families come together, oh, they are hugging each other, the mother, father. No, for them, the Expo 2020, which they've invested their billions, the infrastructure, the promises, the UAE is safe, come down, spend money, enjoy yourself. That is more important than a middle class family that cannot afford to come back. Because if you can afford, the gold visa and the people who can book an entire charter flight or private jet, or for them, they know that you will come back. Those who cannot afford, stay there, don't come back, you're poor. And last if not the least, India right now has got a very bad reputation of being the main country where the Indian variant, they were calling it the Indian variant of COVID-19. It's So India's name is now associated with the virus. Like before you had the Chinese virus, now they're calling it the Indian virus. Before, Indians were having a ball of a time saying, ha ha ha, Chinese virus, oh Chinese virus. Now it's your turn. Now people are saying the Indian virus. Okay. See, Modi, I'm not trying to bash on Modi and BJP and all that. Indian leadership overall, political leadership, is good for politics. They're good at playing the political game. But if you're talking of leadership, real leadership, of substance, of helping the economy grow, of being a leader under pressure, especially for a disease like this, this is without a doubt the most complicated thing that they've ever faced. It's only someone with real leadership stance. And I'll tell you, the part where no matter what they do will fail is you have leaders who have been elected democratically, so they're looking for the popular vote. They are not looking for doing what is right. They're looking for doing what is popular. Popular with a majority, so they can still stay in power. So they'll do. So if everyone says, no, this is COVID is fake, or COVID anti-vax and this and that, and they know the majority. See what's happening in USA. Republicans versus Democrats. Republicans are saying, no, don't Fauci us and all that. In other words, to say that COVID it's just a flu, or whatever bullshit they want to spread. And Democrats are saying, no, you go to the other extreme, lock yourself in the house. Like that Canadian person who said, even when having sex, put the mask on. I mean, these are the kind of stupid idiots who are there in positions of power. People with common sense don't want to be there. And no scientist, no biologist, no virologist is coming forward and telling the truth, because now they know, okay, we told the truth the last time. YouTube blocked us, Facebook blocked us, Twitter blocked us, plus we had to face the wrath of the public, and everyone was bullying us and making us feel like shit. Good, all of you suffer. They don't want. Who wants drama? Who wants nonsense? You have, see, 80-20 principle. 80% of all the nonsense, okay, 80% comes from 20% who are hyperactive online. And then 20% of all the good people who are telling you the truth get bashed up by 80% of idiots. Now, if you are in their place, and you know by telling the truth, you don't get any money, you get blocked and banned on social media, and on top of that, people abuse you. You want to do anything worthwhile for humanity? Say, fuck it, man. Who wants this shit? So people who tell lies, people who fabricate the truth, they end up in positions of power, like how Fauci didn't reveal the emails. They are in positions of power. So, okay. Then next point is, like I told you, it's more beneficial for UAE financially if they don't bother about this. Your visa gets cancelled, you have to reapply, money comes in. Let's say, example, there are 10 million expats. The population of UAE is 10 million. Out of which, let's say for example, I'm giving a rough figure, 8 million are expats. And out of that, 2 million are the expats who need the visa or need to come back to UAE. 2 million. If 2 million people, you charge them $1 each, for the renewal, you get $2 million. If you charge them $10 each, you get $20 million. But you know, and I know, it's not $10, it's not $20. It'll be slightly more. Plus the paperwork, plus the running around. So the economy will run. Plus on top of that, they can make it mandatory. You have to fly through Emirates Airlines. Plus they'll make it mandatory. You have to stay in a hotel for 7 days. Plus they'll make it mandatory. You have to take this test and that test. So let's calculate. Hotel stay, example, $1,000. Test, $500. Travel from Emirates Airlines, again, $1,500. I'm just giving an example. So $1,500, $1,500. $3,000. $3,000 multiply by, 2 million people. Good, no? That's called business, man. You tell me if what I'm saying is wrong. Tell me if what I'm saying does not make economic sense, doesn't make logical sense. And that is why every time they're coming out with bullshit. And newspapers come out with this bullshit because there is eyeballs for that day's article. Okay, we are going to open from May 29th. Okay, sorry, it's going to be from June 1st. Okay, sorry, it's going to be from June 15th. Okay, it's going to be from June 30th. Okay, sorry, it's going to be from July 15th. Okay, it's going to be from July 31st. I can assure you this much. Not a single government person knows. Not a single travel agent knows. Not a single airline knows. Nobody knows. Okay? I've been trying to get to the bottom of this for 1 week. Finally, I called up the top guys. This is the answer they're giving. So, and I can assure you this much. Let's say the ruler of the country, example, Sheikh Mohammed. Let's say, Sheikh Mohammed of Dubai. Okay? Or MBZ, Mohammed bin Zayed. You think he's going to make a rule? Okay, our Indian brothers, sisters from, or Pakistani or Bangladesh, the people who earn middle class salaries, who are poor, who can't afford, bring all of them, or bring every day, bring 100. What if, I'll tell you, what if in one flight, some of them have a dormant virus, and these 100 people come, they take the test, there's no test. And now these 100 people, all who are infected, infect 10 of their family members. 100 into 10,000. And these people will interact with another. It'll be like a super spreader event, you know. Because every day you'll be bringing more people, and every day you'll not have 100 people. Every day you'll have like 20, 30, 50. And the population of India itself is, the majority of people in the Middle East are Indians. So, in a conclusion, in a nutshell, I'll tell you this much, that the chances of people coming back, the only way is take a long route. That's the only way. And by that, you lose, it's like, it'll cost you a fortune. You'll have to go to, I don't want to give the name of the country, because then all of a sudden, people looking at my channel will tell others. People who have shared it with me, I told Niloy, please, just keep it under wraps. So, fine. The problem is I gave them my word. You go to country A, see, you want to go to Dubai. From India to Dubai, I to D. Okay, D is the destination, or Dubai. So from India, I, you to country, whatever, 1. Then you can go have a stay in a hotel, quarantine, test, all money will go. Plus, before COVID, it was just a 1 hour stopover and then travel. Now they'll say, oh, international law, you have to be here, PCR test and this and that. You have to stay for 3 days or 1 week. Why? Because they want revenue for the hotel. They want revenue for the tour company, revenue for the medical. Somewhere they have to make money, you know. Because when the hotel makes money, they can charge a tax. Government makes money. Okay. Country 1. Then you go to country 2. Same thing. Then you go to country 3. Okay. Finally, you have 1, 2, 3. So now when you're coming to country, your final destination, that is Dubai, you would have gone to 4 different places, and all 4 different places you have to apply for the visa, legal paperwork, medical test, hotel stay, travel which is overpriced. Finally you land in Dubai. So now families have to evaluate. To renew the visa, it'll be this much. To go through all this headache, is that much. Is it worth it? And this is the question you need to ask yourself. In fact, in some cases, I've even found out that people are taking bribes, even to share this information, even to get the booking, even to stay, they're taking bribes. They say, no, make hay when the sun shines. What can you say? Anyway, this is the information that I've come across. I'm pretty sure you know some of it, or maybe most of it. The fact is, it's an utter chaos. But I can assure you this much. UAE is not interested in people who cannot afford to come back with the family visa. it's more beneficial for them to have their visa cancelled and apply a new one. What do you think a businessman would do? And UAE is a business hub. It's not charity, it's not family. Oh, we expat, Hamza and Sheikh will say, Indians are one, we are brothers, sisters, and we are one family. Shut the fuck up, man. Money talks. Rest is, like they say, bullshit walks. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think what I'm saying is right or wrong? This is me signing off. You guys take care.